What if I told you the next 72 hours will feel like a scene written just for you? Not by chance, but by divine design. Chosen one, you're not reading this by accident. The dates August 2, 3, and 4 hold weight in the spiritual and energetic realms. These days have been marked for major alignment, unexpected breakthroughs, and powerful divine encounters. It won't be random. It'll be orchestrated like a movie where you are the lead, and the script is finally shifting in your favor. Pay attention, prepare, listen deeply. Sudden shifts don't come with warnings. They arrive like an unexpected gust of wind, clearing out what's stale and making space for something new. As the chosen one, you are on the verge of a divine shift in atmosphere during these sacred days of August 2, 3, and 4. This won't just be a change you feel. It will be a change that overtakes you, surrounding you with evidence that the season has shifted in your favor. Emotionally, you may feel a sudden lifting of heaviness, confusion, or anxiety, as if a weight has mysteriously been removed from your chest. Old grief may begin to dissolve, making room for joy that doesn't need explanation. Spiritually, expect new clarity. Prayers that once felt like echoes in silence will begin to feel heard. Your connection to the divine will sharpen, and inner peace will return even without outward changes. You may wake up with an unshakable sense of knowing, a feeling that something good is about to happen, and you'll be right. Physically, this shift could manifest in new energy, opportunities showing up out of nowhere, or places and people that once drained you suddenly losing their grip. You might be pulled toward new environments that feed your growth, or away from ones that kept you small. Don't resist it. This change may feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable, but trust, it's orchestrated. Think of it as the moment in a movie when the sky changes, the music swells, and the lead character knows deep in their bones that everything is about to change. That's what these next 72 hours are for you. Pay attention to divine timing. What didn't work for months might now open up within minutes. Delays will turn into green lights. Conversations that felt stuck will suddenly flow. What was once blocked will be released. And while it may feel sudden, it's not random. It's a direct response to your endurance, your prayers, and your obedience. The spiritual realm has already shifted. Now your reality is catching up. So when you sense something stirring in the atmosphere, a strange peace, a holy anticipation, a gentle pull away from what no longer fits, don't ignore it. Lean in. Trust the shift. Align yourself with it by releasing what's old and welcoming what's new, even if you don't fully understand it yet. This is not just a plot twist in your story, it's a divine reset. And just there are moments in life when the fog begins to lift and things that once made no sense start to come together, as if puzzle pieces that were scattered suddenly fall perfectly into place. That's exactly what's about to happen for you, chosen one, during this divinely appointed window of August 23 and 4. You are entering a season where hidden answers will be revealed, and long-buried truths, ones you've been praying for, crying over, or questioning in silence, will finally rise to the surface. This won't be accidental. This unveiling is being orchestrated by the divine, because you are ready for clarity, and you are strong enough now to handle the truth. Areas of your life that have felt stuck or confusing, situations, relationships, delays, and even your own inner battles will suddenly make sense. You'll begin to understand why something didn't work, why someone left, why a door stayed shut, or even why your journey had to take such a long and painful route. But this won't come only through logic. It will come through divine revelation. Pay close attention to the whispers of your spirit, the words that stand out during conversations, the patterns in your dreams, and the unexpected signs that repeat themselves in your daily life. The divine speaks in many languages, a song lyric that hits different, a verse that repeats itself, a stranger's casual sentence that unlocks an answer you've been waiting for. All of it is communication from the spiritual realm. Nothing is random in this season. Every symbol, feeling, or recurring image is meant to guide you to greater understanding. This is the kind of revelation that brings peace, not pain. It will not confuse you. It will confirm what your intuition has already been whispering. You'll see the truth of people, their intentions, their roles, and their purpose in your life, both good and bad. Some illusions will shatter, but only so that you stop living in delusion. Some hopes may shift, but only to realign you with something more true. And through it all, you'll begin to see yourself more clearly too, not as someone broken or behind, but as someone who's been chosen and protected for something greater. Answers will come that affirm your next steps and expose the real reasons behind long-standing battles. Don't run from what's revealed, even if it stings at first. Receive it with open hands and a trusting heart, because what is being shown is not to harm you but to free you. And once you know the truth, you can't go back to pretending, nor should you. Use this clarity to move forward boldly, because nothing is more powerful than a chosen soul who sees clearly. This is your moment of insight. Pay attention. The answers are already beginning to unfold, and your breakthrough depends on what you do with what you now know. Pressure is not always a sign of destruction. Often it's the unmistakable signal that transformation is underway. Chosen one, as you move through these sacred dates of August 2, 3, and 4, you will likely feel tension, intensity, or even a sense of being pushed beyond your normal limits. But understand this, you are not being punished, you are being prepared. What feels like resistance is actually divine resistance training, and what seems like chaos is often the birthing room of elevation. Just as diamonds are formed under the highest pressure, and gold is purified in the hottest fire, so too are you being shaped into your higher calling through what may feel overwhelming. The tests coming your way are not meant to break you. They are designed to awaken strength within you that you didn't even know you had. Every challenge, delay, and obstacle during this time is actually an invitation into a deeper version of yourself. The emotional intensity, the unexpected detours, the pressure in your relationships, or the inner turmoil surfacing, none of it is without purpose. In fact, these very moments are pushing you to grow, to let go of what no longer aligns, and to level up spiritually, mentally, and even physically. This pressure is producing endurance, wisdom, and clarity that will be essential for the next stage of your life. Elevation doesn't happen in comfort zones. You're being stretched so you can hold more responsibility, more wisdom, more blessings. Think of a tree. The deeper the roots go down through the hardened soil, the higher the branches can reach into the sky. You are being rooted deeper so you can rise higher. And yes, the process can feel exhausting, unfair, or even lonely at times. But don't confuse difficulty with abandonment. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. Heaven is watching and heaven is working. In fact, it is because you are chosen that the pressure is this intense. It's a mark of your calling. Others may break under what you're carrying, but you were built for this. Your soul agreed to this level because you are meant to lead, to create, to heal, and to shine in ways that require inner strength, and this is the season where that strength is being activated. So when you feel the pressure rise, don't panic, breathe. When the trials come, don't retreat, stand. Know that you're not buried, you're being planted. You're not being held back, you're being accelerated through the fire of refinement. Everything is working together for your upgrade. The next level of you, the bold, powerful, elevated version, is being called forth, and pressure is the tool heaven is using to unlock it. Embrace it with faith. Let it teach you. Let it change you. Because when this short season ends, you won't just survive it, you'll rise from it, stronger and more unstoppable than ever before. In this divinely appointed window of August 2, 3, and 4, you will begin to notice people entering or re-entering your life in ways that seem casual on the surface, but in truth, they are anything but random. These are strategic encounters, divinely orchestrated meetings meant to propel you into your next level. Someone is being sent into your life not by coincidence, but by calling. Whether it's a brief conversation, a surprising reconnection, or the sudden appearance of someone with insight, opportunity, or wisdom, trust that these people are assignments, not accidents. The divine often uses human vessels to deliver answers, direction, healing, and support, and this is your season to experience that in real time. You may bump into someone you haven't spoken to in years who suddenly offers clarity on a question that's haunted you. You might meet a stranger whose words feel like they were plucked from your prayers. You may be offered a collaboration, invited into a space, or mentored by someone you never imagined crossing paths with. Pay attention to those nudges to reach out, the urges to reconnect, or even the inner resistance you feel towards someone new, because those feelings often mark territory where growth or purpose is waiting. The people you meet in this window are not just passing characters, they are pivotal to your plot. Some may come to guide you, others may come to stretch you. A few will come simply to remind you of who you are and what you carry. Don't overlook or underestimate them based on appearances, timing, or old history. Divine connections don't always look like what we expect, but they carry the power to shift everything. Be spiritually sensitive. Sometimes the person you're tempted to ignore is the very person holding a key to your next chapter. That sudden favor, that open door, that helpful word, it's all part of the larger orchestration. Even reconnections from your past, ones you thought were closed or irrelevant, may reappear with renewed purpose. And while not everyone is meant to stay forever, they may be sent to deliver something eternal, a lesson, a push, a vision, or a confirmation. Stay open, stay discerning, and stay grounded. Ask for wisdom in every interaction, because the difference between a distraction and a divine connection is spiritual clarity. These strategic encounters will accelerate your destiny, shift your momentum, and often answer prayers you've forgotten you prayed. This is the season where heaven uses people as bridges, and you're about to walk across one. So don't isolate, don't assume, and don't be surprised when someone shows up and changes the direction of your life with a single word, gesture, or opportunity. That's not luck, that's alignment, and it's already unfolding in your favor. There are moments in life when effort alone can't explain the blessings that begin to pour in, when opportunities, breakthroughs, and open doors seem to arrive without warning, without hustle, and without you even asking. That's what it means when divine favor is activated, And chosen one, during this powerful window of August 2, 3, and 4, that favor is being released over your life in undeniable ways. You're about to witness doors opening that you never knocked on, not because you worked harder, but because grace has gone before you. Favor is not about merit, it's about alignment. It's when the supernatural begins to override the natural. It's when your name is spoken in rooms you've never stepped into, when people are drawn to support you without knowing why, and when circumstances bend in your favor without manipulation or striving. Get ready. What seemed delayed is about to be delivered, and it will be obvious that it wasn't your strength that got you there, but God's hand moving on your behalf. This favor will show up in unexpected phone calls, surprise invitations, sudden financial provision, healed relationships, unexplainable timing, and accelerated breakthroughs. Things that once felt difficult will suddenly become easy. The resources, people, clarity, and courage you need will meet you right where you are. But here's the key. When these doors open, don't hesitate or second guess yourself. Don't let imposter syndrome or fear talk you out of what's being freely given. You don't have to earn what grace is already offering. Walk through those doors boldly. You are not trespassing. You are being escorted by favor. What's coming is not a trap. It's a triumph. You won't need to force it, fake it, or fight for it. Just receive it. And while others may question how it happened so fast, you will know it was the result of what you endured in silence, what you sowed in faith, and what you trusted God to do when nothing was moving. Your past obedience is now producing supernatural outcomes. You've entered a season where ease will replace exhaustion, where divine setups will follow divine delays, and where blessings will come chasing after you, not the other way around. This is not just about open doors, it's about God making a way where there was no way. And even if it doesn't make logical sense, trust it anyway. Let your spirit say yes before your mind catches up. Because when divine favor is activated, your only responsibility is to say thank you and keep walking forward. This is your Esther moment, your Joseph moment, your moment to go from overlooked to overblessed. Grace is not just walking with you, it's running ahead of you, clearing paths, silencing opposition, and preparing rooms with your name on them. So lift your head, steady your heart, and prepare to step into spaces that only favor could unlock. In the fast-paced chaos of everyday life where distractions scream louder than intuition and noise often drowns out clarity, the divine is now issuing you a sacred invitation, a call to stillness. During these holy days of August 3 and 4, your greatest breakthrough won't be found through striving, analyzing, or doing more. It will come through quiet surrender, inner alignment, and spiritual attentiveness. You are being asked to quiet the external chaos and tune into the whispers of the divine, because the next step in your journey will not be shouted, it will be softly revealed. Stillness is not laziness or passivity. It is a powerful spiritual posture. In the stillness, you allow the noise to settle, the mind to calm, and the heart to align with truth. It is in this inner silence where divine confirmation becomes clear, and your soul can recognize the signals that have long been missed in the rush. You're not being told to stop moving out of punishment, but so that you stop moving in the wrong direction. Many of the answers you've been seeking about purpose, timing, decisions, and direction are already within you, waiting to rise, but they can only be accessed when your spirit becomes still enough to receive them. This season is about sacred listening, hearing what your spirit has been trying to tell you beneath the fear, the pressure, and the external voices. In the quiet, you'll rediscover your center. You'll sense the subtle nudges, the divine confirmations, the calm knowing that transcends confusion. It might come in a thought that returns again and again, in the peace that follows a decision, or in the discomfort that reveals a misalignment. Don't underestimate the wisdom that flows when you simply pause, breathe, and listen. This is your moment to get off autopilot and reconnect with divine rhythm. Be intentional about creating space, unplug from the noise, pull back from unnecessary drama, sit in stillness with no agenda but to hear. The next assignment, the next move, the next conversation, or even the next release may be delivered not in a storm but in a whisper. And if it feels quiet right now, don't mistake that for absence. That silence is sacred. The Creator speaks most clearly in still waters, not when your soul is crashing with waves. You're being recalibrated, not delayed. Ground yourself, rest, journal, pray, meditate. Do whatever connects you to your truest self and to divine frequency, because from that place, direction becomes effortless. You won't have to chase or beg for clarity. It will emerge like the sun rising over still waters. And when it does, you'll realize that the quiet was never empty. It was full of answers all along. The stillness you embrace now will become the foundation of your next big move, and it will guide you with a confidence that noise could never give. So pause, because your future is waiting in the silence. There comes a moment in every chosen soul's journey when the mask of survival falls away, and the true self, the healed, whole, and called version begins to rise. For you, chosen one, that moment is now. During this divinely appointed window of August 3 and 4, a powerful emergence is taking place within you. Your new identity is rising. This is not about becoming someone else. It's about finally becoming who you were always meant to be. The version of you that has been hidden beneath pain, fear, rejection, delay, and self-doubt is now pushing to the surface, not gently but powerfully, like a seed breaking through the soil after a long season in the dark. You've gone through your seasons of silence, invisibility, and pruning, but it wasn't for nothing. Every closed door, every betrayal, every lonely night, and every unseen sacrifice was carving out the foundation for this very moment. You are not who you used to be, and you're not going back. This rising isn't subtle, it's undeniable. Your voice will begin to carry authority it never had before. Your presence will command rooms without effort. Your thoughts will align with clarity and conviction. And people will notice. They'll see that something has shifted in you, something deeper than just a change in mood or confidence. It's your calling becoming visible. No longer will you shrink to fit places that dishonor your worth. No longer will you question if you're enough. No longer will you disqualify yourself from the very spaces you were born to influence. You've paid the price in private. Now it's time to walk in your public purpose. The bold, secure, spiritually aligned, emotionally free version of you is stepping forward, not as a performance, but as your new default state. Own it. Don't apologize for the glow that's beginning to return to your eyes. Don't downplay the wisdom you now carry because it came from pain others didn't see. You are not here to fit in. You are here to lead, heal, create, and inspire. And the new identity rising in you is the divine blueprint you've carried all along. Now it's being activated. So speak like the chosen one you are. Move like someone who knows they've been marked by heaven. Set boundaries like someone who finally honors their value. Dream like someone who knows they're worthy of miracles. This rising won't feel familiar. It'll feel holy. But don't retreat. This is the moment you've been prepared for. Your purpose is not waiting in the distance. It's meeting you right where you are, and it's calling you to rise into it fully, unapologetically, and powerfully. Let the old version of you rest in peace. They did their job. Now it's your time to embody the light, the strength, and the identity that was planted in you since the beginning. The real you is no longer hiding, and the world is ready. Chosen one, as you step into the sacred unfolding of August chapters 3 and 4, know that this is not just another stretch of time. It is a divine appointment written into your story, a chapter where heaven meets earth on your behalf. In these days, stay alert, stay grounded, and stay expectant. Protect your peace, trust the pressure, embrace the stillness, follow the signs, and walk boldly through every door that opens. Let go of who you were to make space for who you're becoming. Don't shrink back when your new identity begins to rise. Wear it with grace and holy confidence. Not everything will make sense immediately, but everything will serve a greater purpose. Remember, clarity comes through stillness, elevation through pressure, favor through alignment, and answers through surrender. You are not alone, you are not behind, and you are not forgotten. You are chosen, and this is your divine turning point. So now, with a heart open and hands lifted, we pray, God, thank you for marking these days as sacred and significant. Let your wisdom guide every decision, your peace silence every fear, and your favor lead every step. Reveal what's hidden, heal what's broken, and raise up the powerful, purposed version of the one reading this. May every encounter, moment, and breakthrough unfold exactly as you have designed. Cover them in grace, courage, and clarity, and let your will be done. In your holy name, amen.